Alright guys, this is the day 7 of my training, and I'm gonna be trying the cones today. I put 5 cones out. I'm gonna practice looking ahead. Here we go, we're looking ahead, we're keeping in the friction zone, and I think one of the things that I'm doing is maybe I'm going just a little bit too slow. So I was able to get through the cones and I didn't hit any of them. I'm using soft cones, and the reason that I picked the soft cones is because if I run over them, you'll be able to see they get deformed. So right now you see I didn't hit any cones. So I'm going to do it again. I'm looking ahead, and I'm just using my peripheral vision to keep an eye on the cones. So let's go through the first, the second, the third, and the fourth. And I guess I was able to do those as well without running them over. So that's twice that I was able to do it. So now I'm gonna look where I want to go, and again we'll do the cone. So I haven't hit any. I'm gonna look ahead. I'm gonna keep it at a good speed. And that time I put my foot down. So that was a fail. I ended up putting my foot down. It didn't get through the cones. And basically that's expected. Let's try it again by looking ahead, and then keep a good speed. I don't want to go too slow, but I want to keep a good speed. And I was able to do those as well without knocking any of the cones over. So again, we'll turn around here. I want to definitely keep looking where I want to go, and then we'll go hit the cones again. I'm going to keep a good speed, look ahead. And I notice my cones are not even. And I'll come back and I'll see if I hit any of those. It doesn't look like I hit any. I need to kind of learn how to dance more with the bike as well. And I'm not being smooth on it. So I need to learn how to like really like shake it around. So let's try to just loosen up. That was better. I like that one. So this is day 7 again, guys. This is me just doing more practice with the cones, and then looking where I'm going. So let's get back up to these cones. And by the way, there's nobody in the street today, so it's a little bit easier for me. I'm looking ahead, dancing, leaning the bike, and getting through the cones. And again, we'll find out if I hit any of the cones. Like I said, we'll be able to tell because the cones will flatten out. And I didn't hit any of the cones. We'll do it again until I get really comfortable. Again, I'm looking ahead, and I think I was able to do that. The second to last cone is the one that I'm not sure with, so we'll take a look at that one. Going back up to the cones, and then I'm going to go up there and do a right turn as well, because I can't just keep turning left. So let's loosen up, look ahead, keep a good speed. And I was able to get through those cones. So we're just going to go up here, we're going to turn going right, so we just don't keep turning one way. There's no cars behind me, there's no cars here. and we'll go do those cones. And like I said, I have 5 cones out. And let's see if I could do this. I got a good pace going, and I am dragging my rear brake, and this is kind of going downhill. Gonna dance with the bike, and I was able to get through those cones. And I'm gonna turn right. I'm gonna look where I want to go. There we go. And I'm looking ahead. I'm just using my peripheral vision for the cones, and I'm gonna just loosen up on the bike. And I was able to do that, although I kind of let off the accelerator a little bit and I wasn't dragging as much. Then we're gonna turn, and let's look ahead, and let's go this first one, second one, third one, fourth one. And then we're going to do right turns again. Alright, let's go up. Again, just keeping it really loose. First one, second one, third one. Up, my foot went down on that one. And partially it's not, I think it's a little bit more difficult because it is not a flat surface, is actually a hill. But going up, I should really practice on a flatter surface, because going down I don't have to hit the throttle, and it's a little bit easier for me to kind of stay in a friction zone, because the downhill is what's carrying the bike's momentum. And so if I could just kind of get a good grasp on my throttle control going up, I think I will be better. So let's try that. I'm gonna just try to apply rear brake. So here I go. And I was able to do that. Again, we'll do a right turn. Look where I want to go. And we'll do the cones going down. Let me start on this side. That one. And I was able to do those. And I'm just going to be making right turns now, just because I don't want to be in the opposite lane of the traffic. So now I'm just going to really focus on controlling that throttle going up. So I'm going to keep it right here and then just drag the rear brake instead of hitting the throttle. Although I'm able to do the cones now going up, it's still a little bit jerky for me, which I don't like. The next thing that I do is I'm going to actually just go for a ride outside of this area. Now see, going down, I'm having no problems with the cones. Going up is where I'm having a little bit of issues. And I'm purposely trying to turn around in like the smaller area. We'll wait for that car to go by, so we'll stop here. And once she goes by, we could continue our training. There's no cars. Let's go ahead and go from the outside of this cone. I'm going to try to maintain this speed. and I'm able to do the cones. So it's not like that I'm not able to do the cones. I am, but like I said, I'm probably repeating myself. Just going up is just a little bit harder for me because of the hill. So I'll start on the right hand side and I'll weave in and out of the cones. There is a car coming, so we will let them go by. Everyone is pretty courteous to me. They're being pretty nice, and they know that I'm out here practicing. I had spent time talking to my neighbor who's been riding a bike for 20 years, and he basically, you know, was just telling me, be safe and, you know, watch out for the cars. So again, let's see if I could just kind of if I could keep this pace going uphill, I think I'll be fine. Let's try it. There's the first one, second one, third one, and fourth one. And again, I'm going to take a look at if I hit any cones. And so far, I don't think I really hit any cones. I'll be able to tell if they're flattened. I'll start on the right side here. And you notice how much easier it is for me this way? So if I could just keep an eye on the throttle control, I will be good. Try to keep the throttle right here and not worry about the cone. It's just like I'm just going up. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, and don't worry. Don't think I hit any of those cones. We'll take a look again. And let's see. So I didn't squish any cones. Gonna start on the right hand side, go down, and I was able to do that. We're gonna do the opposite turn here, just to make sure I could still turn the other way. And there's no problem. So the turns have not been a problem for me. Again, let's look up. Let's look ahead at the cones. And again, I was able to do that. So far I've been having pretty good success rate. Sorry if you're getting bored, but this is an important exercise. I know that when I take the MSF course, that's going to be one of the exercises that I'll have to do. And this gives me an opportunity to do my turns as well. The next thing I'll do is also like figure eights, like I told you guys. I'll practice figure eight. So again, I'm looking ahead. I'm not paying attention to the cone. And mind you, again, this is automatic, so friction zone just a little bit different without a clutch. Okay, I'm gonna start. Forgot which side I was starting on. I'll start on this side. I'm looking down, and again, I was able to do that. We'll make a right here. Again, I'm looking where I want to go, and I'm going to start on the right hand side, going up, looking ahead, not looking down. And I put my foot down. So once I start practicing on a flat surface, I think I'll do pretty good. So when I'm able to get out to a parking lot, I will do that. But I'm just going to keep going here until I feel a little bit comfortable. I'll start on the inside. I'm just going to slow down a little bit. Start on the inside. And again, I was able to do that. So let's turn around. Okay, we'll start again on the right hand side. If I could keep this speed, I'll be good. Again, I didn't hit any of the cones, but going up, I don't like it. So we'll do the cone one more time going down and up, and then we'll do some 360s. Big difference going up versus down. There's a car there, so we will turn around up here instead. I'm looking where I want to go. And this will be the last time that I'm gonna do this one. And I'm just gonna be dragging that rear brake. If I could just keep the throttle here. Okay. So that was good for the cone section. Now we're just gonna do turn signals and stops. So we're stopping here. I'm gonna look left, gonna look right, gonna look left, and then I want to turn. So I'm gonna have my steering wheel but this way. I'm gonna make sure that I stay in my lane. I've turned off the signal. Now I'm coming to another turn. So again, I'm gonna stop. Pretend this is just an intersection. Gonna pretend that this is actually an intersection that goes both ways. So I'm looking left, I'm looking right, I have my turn signal on. I'm just gonna go ahead and have my steering wheel just a little bit to the right and then get going here. And then I'll turn off my signal. And then again, I'm gonna practice over here stopping. I have my turn signal on and I'm in the turn lane here. So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna look left and look right. I'm gonna kind of sneak up a little bit so I can see. Again, I look left, look right. I want to go this way, so I'll basically have my steering wheel this way and turn off my signal. Say there's an obstacle that I need to avoid. That was an obstacle. Have my signal off. Again, I'm gonna come up here, pretend that this is a stop sign, and this time I want to go left. So we have a stop sign. Again, I'm gonna look left, I'm gonna look right, gonna look left, I'm gonna look right, make sure there's no cars, and I'm gonna turn. We'll give it some acceleration, and we've made a left. I've turned off my signal. Gonna head up the hill and then I'll turn around. And I don't know how much battery I have on the camera today because I was recording earlier. So if it does suddenly cut off, please like and subscribe to my channel. You can follow my journey on how I'm doing. Give me some tips. So today I practiced the cones and stopping and starting. We'll do a quick stop right here. As a quick stop, and as I'm going downhill, and then we'll start going again. Again, we're going to make a right turn up there, so I have my turn signal on. I'm going to come to a stop. and I'm learning just to squeeze the brakes and not pull on them. So let's say I want to make a right turn. I'm looking left again, just turning my steering wheel because I want to make a sharp right turn. And there we go. Signal is off. I'm going to act like this is a hazard in the roadway that I need to avoid. And I avoided a hazard. Turn signal. I'm going to stop here. And then I'm looking, turning, and we're going to go. Turn signal is off. Turn signal is on. Again, coming to a stop. I'm going to make a left turn here. No cars. Turn signal is off. I'm going to make a left up there, so I'm going to have my turn signal on. I'm looking ahead, keeping my eyes forward, looking where I want to go. I'm going to slow down and stop here. Okay, I want to make a left. There is a car, but I can clear it. Turn signal is off. We're gonna have the cones as obstacles. So let's say I'm on this side. I'm going and I need to avoid it. Okay, was able to avoid the obstacle. And this time we're just gonna go around without stopping. Try to get some speed, get comfortable with the balance. Again, we're just going to do some turns without stopping, accelerating out. And this one we're going to stop again, turn signal on. We're going to make a stop. I'm looking, and then I'm looking where I want to go. And then turn signal off. Next time we're gonna come back to these cones and we're gonna pretend that there's an obstacle there. And then we have to stop. So for right now, let's do that. Turn again. And slow down. And be an accelerator on the turn. We'll try to go to the top with some acceleration. I'm just going to make sure that there's no vehicles here, so I'm going to slow down. Okay, I don't see any vehicles, so let's accelerate up the hill, keeping our eyes forward. And then we're going to slow down, and then we're going to just make a U-turn here. I'm looking where I want to go. And now we're gonna make some right turns. So we're gonna accelerate at a good pace here. And then we're going to slow down. I'm gonna have my turn signal on. And this time I'm gonna be all the way in the right. I'm stopping, I'm looking. I'm making sure that there's no vehicles. And I'm gonna look where I want to go. The mailbox is a child that's going to run out on the street. I need to stop before that. All right, the child is good. Now we're gonna go again. We're gonna avoid this obstacle and this one. Let's make it. Forgot to turn off my turn signal. That's a mistake. Let's get up, decelerate before the turn. If I need to brake, I'll brake before I get into the turn. Look where I want to go. Accelerate out. Again, we're going to stop and turn. We're going to come here. We're stopping. We're looking right. We're looking left. We're going to look again. And this time I want to go left, so I'm just going to go ahead and go left. Got the horn. I say we need to swerve to the right here, this obstacle. And we need to turn, swerve left. And again, we need to swerve right. And then I need to swerve left. So swerved, turn signal on. This time no stopping, just going, looking where I want to go. Turn signal off. We're gonna come here. I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna make sure I'm looking where I want to go. Got my eyes there, looking where I want to go. Gonna accelerate. And this time we're gonna stop. And we're gonna make a right turn. We're looking. There's no traffic, so we're gonna go ahead and turn. Turn signals off. So what do you guys think of today's training? You can have the cones. Maybe I'll try the cones one more time before I end the day. Let's do the cones going down. Going down has been no problem. We'll do them going up. We're gonna make a turn here. Again, I'm looking where I want to go. And if I could keep a good speed without thinking about it. Once I start thinking about the cones is when I hit them. Because going down, I don't hit them at all. And that was good. So we're gonna end the training here on a right turn. Once that vehicle goes through, we'll do a right turn, and then I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day for this practice. Once again, please like and subscribe to my channel. You can really watch all of my training and how I'm doing. Thank you guys very much for going on this journey with me. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you and take care.